Laura Kuenssberg predicted Boris Johnson could have a very tough outing in Parliament on Wednesday, as the Sue Gray report is expecting to be released with potentially more incriminating evidence. The Partygate saga could take a turn tomorrow in Parliament, as the Sue Gray report into lockdown-busting events held in Downing Street is expected to be published. More damning evidence has emerged over the last few days, with photos showing UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson raising his glass in a toast with other colleagues when coronavirus rules prohibited such gatherings. And Sue Gray's reports could contain some more. For the BBC's former political editor, tomorrow could be a pivotal day in Boris Johnson's political career. Speaking to BBC Newscast, Laura Kuenssberg said, "He's going to have potentially a very tough outing in Parliament tomorrow." So, the swirl about what it means for his leadership is definitely kind of doing the rounds again. Remember, we're also having this conversation probably the day before the Sue Gray encyclopedic version of events is due. Civil servant Sue Gray's report will contain more evidence of not only Boris Johnson's involvement in parties but also of the Chancellor of the Exchequer Rishi and Cabinet Secretary Simon Case, unnamed sources told ITV. So, of course, the public interest in what's gone on has soared up the agenda again. But there's an interesting thing when you talk to people in government about all of this, and you talk to Conservative MPs. Their view is very clear, and they hope, I have to say as well, but their view is that basically the public has kind of decided what they think of this already. This is not at the top of people's lists. People are far more concerned with making ends meet. If you think today of the Ofgem boss predicting the energy gap's going to go up to nearly £3,000, £2,800 a year in October. Ms. Kuenssberg continued, so, actually, if you compare this saga, who had a glass of warm white wine? Who had a sausage roll? Who sat on whose lap? That in comparison to the very struggles that people are facing, or in contrast to what's happening in Ukraine. It's kind of a frippery, except it talks to a period of time that was very painful for many members of the public. It also talks to his MPs, it talks to Boris Johnson's integrity, and his willingness to be straight. Not just with the public, but also in Parliament. And there's still that possibility or the reality of an investigation, that is going to look at whether or not Boris Johnson actually told the truth to Parliament, Ms. Kuenssberg concluded.